Get ready because I'm about to share 30 retirement planning secrets, tips, and tricks that we explore with our clients. Some of these are actually so simple that it's easily forgotten, so be sure to watch till the end and catch all of them. Now, everybody knows that the landscape of retirement is constantly changing, and as a future retiree, you're probably overwhelmed, feeling like you need to adjust your approach to keep up with these changes so that you can achieve the best possible outcome. So what I created to combat that is a checklist of tips that should be incredibly effective in 2023, but it's also designed to stand the test of time. If we haven't met, I'm Hervin Pesa. I'm a retirement income planner. I love spreadsheets and helping my clients navigate their journey towards a fulfilling retirement. But today, I'm here as your friend. Let's just chat about the insights that can make your transition into retirement smoother and more enjoyable. You don't have to take notes. This video is accompanied by a blog post which comes with a worksheet right here, and you should be able to get that in the link below. Now, originally, this was an exclusive guide and a resource for my clients, a tool to enhance our collaboration and maximize the benefits of our partnership. However, it's just too good not to share. So here you are, my friend. Let's dive in and explore these 30 essential steps to prepare for a rewarding and an enjoyable retirement. Not all of them are financial, but each one is a key piece of the puzzle to help you live the life in your terms in retirement. Let's go. Number 1, have a retirement vision and address your value statements. Crafting a clear and an inspiring vision for your retirement can serve as a compass, guiding your decisions and fueling your motivation to achieve a fulfilling and a joyful retirement. Now, these are different from goals and preferences. Your goals and preferences change, but what you value for the most part should be fairly constant. Like if you value time with your family or your spouse, that's the value. What you'll probably do is identify goals that support that. So here's what you should do. Identify your passions and your interests, visualize your daily routine in retirement, write down your ideal vision of retirement, and review it regularly. Number 2, test drive your retirement. Test driving your retirement can provide a valuable insight into your preparedness for this new phase of life, or it'll also tell you if what you're dreaming of is actually what you'll enjoy doing. It allows you to experience firsthand the lifestyle you've planned and make necessary adjustments. This ensures a smoother transition when the time actually does come. This is important because for most of us, we can't undo retiring or quitting our job. So it's best to see if our vision of how we will live and how we will fill our time is actually enjoyable. So you can do this by spending a few weeks living as if you're already retired. Book some time off so that you can see how that feels. Try out your planned daily routines. Maybe you'll find out you actually don't like golf as much as you think. Evaluate your budget by living on your projected retirement income. Number 3, do a financial review. Conducting a thorough financial review is like taking a snapshot of your current financial health. It empowers you to make informed decisions, ensuring that you're financially secure and you have a worry-free retirement. What you need to do is calculate your net worth by subtracting your assets from your liabilities. You also need to identify potential income sources in retirement and understand your spending habits and how they might change in retirement. I have a video called How Can You Retire? Are you ready to retire? That should help. Find that in the links right here. Number 4, educate yourself. Knowledge is power, but the truth is you need to be your own financial hero now and in retirement. By educating yourself about retirement, you should be able to equip yourself with the tools and insights needed to navigate the complexities of retirement, ensuring a smoother and a more rewarding journey. So what you need to do is perhaps attend some retirement planning workshops or seminars, read books or articles about retirement planning, and of course you can also consult with a financial advisor, but make sure that they are focused on retirement income planning. You could also do the simplest thing, subscribe to our channel because we'll continue to publish videos just like this. Number 5, max out your work benefits before retiring. It's essential to make the most out of any group benefits provided by your employer. Taking advantage of these benefits can help you save money, protect your health, and ensure that you've actually taken care of some key items before you retire. What you need to do is review your employee benefits. Look at the packages, understand what's available to you. Utilize all medical, dental, and vision benefits before leaving your job. Take advantage of any retirement income savings plans or matchups. If you have that, take advantage of it. Number 4, explore any other perks or resources that are offered by your employer, such as a wellness program or counseling services. This might be something that's so useful to you if you're unsure, if you're not really quite ready for the emotional change of leaving your job. You might have access to counseling at work. So be sure to keep track of important deadlines or paperwork required to access these benefits. Number 6, understand your healthcare options. I know we have universal healthcare, but understanding your healthcare options allows you to plan for potential medical expenses and ensures that you have the coverage you need. This should give you the peace of mind for your health in retirement. Now, you need to understand what services are covered by the provincial healthcare plans and what's not. This is also important if you're planning on being away for an extended period of time. If you're intending to live in Mexico or the Philippines for a few years, there is an elimination period or there's a minimum residency requirement when you come back before you have coverage again. So consider additional health insurance for services that are not covered, or if there's a gap in your universal healthcare coverage. Understand the cost of long-term care. That's a different topic. It's a big topic altogether. We need to review that separately. But if you're young enough to qualify for long-term care insurance, check if that's available because it's necessary for a lot of people. Number 7, secure travel insurance. When planning for retirement and considering how much travel opportunities you'll have, it's crucial to obtain travel insurance because one health event that's not covered, a health event that's outside of the country, can decimate your savings. So having adequate coverage can protect you from unexpected medical expenses or other unforeseen circumstances when you're traveling. This way, you can focus on your adventures. So here's your to-do list for this point. Research and compare different travel insurance options. Some providers have better coverage for retirees. Ensure that the policy includes comprehensive medical coverage, emergency medical trip evacuation. Trip cancellation, yes, that's important, but I'm really more concerned about health coverages here because that's so expensive. Luggage and trip interruption, that can be replaced, right? Address that at your own discretion. But the health pieces, that is really important. Now, understand any exclusions or limitations in the policy, such as pre-existing medical conditions or high-risk activities. Be sure to purchase a version of this that is long-term. Consider purchasing an annual travel insurance plan if you plan to travel frequently during retirement. There are products out there that guarantee the cost of this insurance until you are 80 years old. Once you have it, keep a copy of this travel insurance policy somewhere where your key contacts can access it. If you have kids that are staying in Canada, make sure they know that you have this coverage and that they have access to it. So if, knock on wood, something happens to you abroad, they have the documents they need. Number 8, transfer all personal information from work. If it's personal stuff like personal contacts, be sure that it's not staying in your work resources. Capturing personal information ensures that you maintain important connections and access to key accounts after retirement. I know that some of you probably signed up with services that you have for your home using a work email. So switch that over, because this preserves valuable subscriptions and relationships and also avoids potential inconveniences if you need to make changes later on. So save personal contact information of colleagues and friends and business associates. Ensure that personal accounts that are linked to work emails are transferred. Update your contact information. Share that with your friends and colleagues so that they can go get a hold of you when you no longer have your work contact. Number 9, start building relationships outside of work. Building relationships outside of your work enriches your social life, provides you a network of support during retirement, and opens the doors to new experiences and opportunities. This is so incredibly important for those who are planning on retiring early. If you and your spouse have different retirement dates, Retirement can be extremely lonely if you're retired, but your husband or your wife can't do things with you because they're still working. It's the same if you're single. Your colleagues are still working, so it's tough to invite them out for activities. What you can do is join clubs or groups that align with your interests. Volunteer in your community to meet new people. Next is maintain and strengthen existing non-work related relationships. Family, friends, grandkids, right? Have that connection. Number 10, start right-sizing your life or downsizing. Downsizing can simplify your life. It reduces expenses and it also makes things cleaner and easier to navigate if you had to make changes. It'll help you focus on what's really important in your retirement, freeing you to fully enjoy this next chapter of life. So consider selling or donating things that you no longer need. Think about whether a smaller home would suit your lifestyle. Evaluate whether you need multiple vehicles or large assets like boats and RVs. Maybe you no longer need these. Number 11, decide where and how you want to live. Deciding where and how you live is a pivotal decision that can greatly impact your retirement lifestyle and the expenses that are around it. This shapes your everyday experiences and your overall happiness. I'm still decades away from retirement, but I want to be the winning granddad. It's not a competition, but it is. I want the coolest home with the most entertainment for my kids and grandkids so that they can keep coming back to visit me. That's just me. But here's what you should do. Consider whether you want to stay in your current location or move. Think about the type of community where you'd like to live. Evaluate your proximity to family. Talked about grandkids already. How far are you from healthcare facilities and leisure activities? If you enjoy skiing more than going to the beach, why would you want to live in Hawaii, right? It sounds like it's common sense, but I've seen these decisions be forgotten. Tip number 12, manage debt. Achieving a debt-free status before retirement can liberate you from financial stress, but allowing you to fully enjoy retirement isn't just about having zero debt. It's about what you need to have the peace of mind and financial freedom that you want. I say that because lending can actually work to smooth out big cash flow items, big ticket purchases. For example, if your vision of retirement requires you to buy a new RV, so that you can travel all over Canada and the States, paying for that thing with cash from your savings can trigger unintended tax consequences, and it also makes sequence of withdrawal risk much more severe if you're not careful about it. So here's what you should consider. Prioritize paying off high interest debts, create a budget to manage your expenses and pay off debts before retiring. Consider seeking advice from a financial advisor or a credit counselor if you're close to retirement and there's a lot of looming liabilities. Number 13, have an emergency fund. An emergency fund acts as a financial safety net, providing you with assurance that you can handle unexpected expenses without jeopardizing your retirement lifestyle. This also allows you to buy time. Let me explain. Drawing from your portfolio if it's down significantly can be like kicking your investments while it's down. So if you have a reserve and your portfolio is down, you can live off of this cash and allow it to recover. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in cash, or keep it in a fund that's easily accessible, an account that you're not too concerned about taxes if you needed to draw from it quickly. Regularly review and adjust the amount in your fund as your life changes. Number 14, have an income plan. Crafting a robust retirement income plan ensures steady flow of income throughout retirement, providing you with financial stability and the confidence to enjoy retirement without worry. Understand when you can access your pension, CPP, OS benefits, and so on. Figure out your retirement withdrawal sequence. Do you take from your RSPs first, your TFSAs, or non-registered accounts first? If you're incorporated, do you draw from your corporation first before your personal assets? Now consider how these investments and different locations will impact your taxes and your retirement sustainability. It also doesn't hurt to think about potential part-time work or side hustles when you're in retirement. Social benefits, and of course, an extra few $1,000s a year of stable income can go a long way. Even if it's not for financial reasons, it might allow you to mentally embrace goals if you still have a little bit of income coming from the side here. It might help give yourself permission to spend if you still have income coming from side hustles. Number 15, optimize your taxes. Optimizing your taxes can help you keep more of your hard-earned dollars, ensuring that you have as much of your resources available for your enjoyment in your retirement, not the CRA. So you need to understand how retirement income is taxed. Consider the implications of withdrawing from retirement accounts. Consult with a professional. Ensure that you're taking all possible deductions and credits. Don't just look at annual tax savings. A retirement income plan should address your anticipated lifetime taxes based on the sequence of withdrawals, as well as the looming estate taxes if you have a lot of assets to leave behind for your next of kin, your estate, or the charities that you care about. That should be addressed by your tax plan. Number 16, plan for near-term expenditures. Planning for near-term expenditures ensures that you're financially prepared for large expenses that will arise, allowing you to handle them with ease and maintain your desired lifestyle. You need to identify any upcoming large expenses such as home repairs, family events like weddings or debuts, family vacations that you want to pay for. Create a separate savings plan for these expenses. At the very least, your retirement income plan should address these large ticket items in the cash flow plans. Consider how these expenditures might impact your overall retirement budget. I believe that during the first few years of retirement, when you're fulfilling items and goals that you've deferred for so long, none of these are considered discretionary. So we need to create a plan that allows you to hit these milestones regardless of what's happening in the market. 17, get your estate planning done. Estate planning is a crucial aspect of retirement preparation. It ensures that your assets are distributed according to your wishes, and it provides you peace of mind that your loved ones are cared for. We create sustainability scenarios and survivability scenarios for our clients. What if one of you passes early? Can the survivor still maintain the lifestyle that you've imagined? Don't neglect this. This also gives you permission to spend, because a lot of retirees that we meet, they're afraid to tap into their dollars because they have this unwritten goal to leave as much as they can to their children, not knowing just how large these gifts are going to be. And what ends up happening is they sacrifice more than they need to. So your estate plan should include creating and updating a will, setting up a power of attorney, and a healthcare directive. Don't forget about the healthcare directive. Your family should not have to argue about treatments when you're not able to answer for yourself. Consult with a legal professional to ensure that your estate plan is complete and valid. Your financial planner should help you draw this up and get the lawyer to make sure that everything is valid. 18. Create a retirement budget. Creating a realistic retirement budget helps you manage your finances effectively. This ensures that you can actually maintain your desired lifestyle, avoid financial stress, and keep things simple. Estimate your retirement income right now. Look at all sources. Project your retirement expenses, including living costs, healthcare costs, and leisure activities. Don't just look at a budget that's going to be flat for the rest of your retirement. Adjust your budget as needed, because when you first retire, you'll likely spend more than a little bit less in the next 5 years, and even smaller dollars when you get later in life, barring any health concerns. 19. Consolidate and simplify accounts. Consolidating and simplifying your accounts can make managing your financial assets easier and more efficient. This frees up time for you to actually focus on the things that matter. So combine similar accounts. So you don't need multiple bank accounts, right? Like for your checking, for example. So combine retirement savings accounts, review and cancel any unnecessary subscription services, use some sort of online banking or financial management tool to easily monitor your accounts. Work with a professional that has ability to consolidate all of this for you if possible. For us, we prefer that each partner just has things simplified. One RSP, one TFSA for each, and a joint non-registered account. So ideally 5 accounts in total, plus the checking account for day-to-day spending. However, this is not always possible if there's locked pensions and so on, depending on your employment history. But for the most part, that's the goal. Strive to keep your account structures as simple as possible. I've met clients with 17 different bank accounts, 17 different investment accounts, and it's just a nightmare. Don't do that to yourself. Number 20. Create a digital information folder. Creating a digital information document or a spreadsheet helps you keep track of important documents and information, ensuring easy access when it's needed by somebody other than you, simplifying the management of your affairs. It's normal for couples and families to delegate tasks, but this reliance often leads to the surviving partner being incapable of handling simple transition. A common example is there's usually a main investor in a family. What if that main investor is not around? It's not uncommon for me to recommend that couples meet portfolio managers even if they are not intending to have somebody manage their assets right now. If you're the primary investor in your household, wouldn't you like to be around to interview who your spouse would potentially hire if you're not there to do the job anymore? Same thing applies with simpler information like logins, bank accounts, bill payments. You don't want to be leaving a mess, so keep this easily accessible. This should include information about your financial accounts, insurance policies, and legal documents. Store the documents securely. Make sure it's password protected. Secure it in a cloud. So if your spouse or your partner needs to access this, they only need to remember one password and everything is there. Perhaps your financial advisory team already has this as part of their service. Be sure to share this information and this location to whoever you trust in the family, because it might not be your wife or your husband. Maybe it's a child that is more aware of accessing technology, and whoever you believe can actually handle an event where they need to take charge. Number 21. Understand extended family financial dynamics. This can both be an enhancement or create a challenge. If your folks have made you aware about inheritances, create a plan that doesn't necessarily rely on it, but be ready to be a good steward if you receive it. You also need to anticipate potential family issues when it comes to providing care. This can impact your retirement. Consider how you might need to support aging parents or adult children. Think about how your retirement could be affected by changes in your family situation. What if you needed to provide additional support to your loved ones? Discuss this potential issue and plans with your family. It's not uncommon for our clients to be sandwiched between providing care for the aging family members and still provide for their adult kids. And it could cause a potential drag in your retirement. If you want to provide that help, there's no changing that, but you need to be aware of how it impacts your retirement. Be sure to include that with your conversations with your spouse or your financial planner when you're planning for your spending. 22, find a new hobby or maybe a sport that you want to join. Finding a new hobby or sport can infuse your retirement with excitement, provide you opportunities to socialize, and contribute to a healthy and active lifestyle. I envision myself to be a master woodworker when I retire. I may pick up nature photography. So you need to identify activities that you believe you would enjoy, try them now so that you can check whether that's actually worthwhile, especially if it's an expensive hobby like woodworking. Well, I have to keep buying tools, right? I don't want to end up wasting my money. So I'm dabbling now. Consider hobbies that you can share with your spouse or your friends. Find ways to really integrate your retirement with each other. Look for opportunities to learn a new skill or a new hobby with your partner. 23, develop a healthy lifestyle plan. Developing a healthy lifestyle can enhance your physical and mental well-being. We as financial planners can verify that you're ready to retire, to give you the numbers so that you can sleep soundly, but you need something to wake up to. And that means the goals, the hobbies, but of course, having sound mental health. This is often neglected. So I want to make sure that that's included here. I want you to enjoy your retirement to the fullest. So plan for regular physical activity that you enjoy. Consider making dietary changes now if your health needs it. Incorporate mental health activities such as meditation or mindfulness or yoga practices. Really, please prioritize your health. This can help enhance your quality of life in retirement, reduce potential healthcare costs, and just be there and be present to enjoy this phase of life. A lot of our clients play pickleball now. Whatever that hobby is for you, whatever keeps you active, embrace it. 24, check with your family doctor regularly. Regular checkups with your doctor can help identify and manage health issues early. Dealing with clients that have had to make changes in their plans because of health regressions. In some of these cases, the outcome would be different if they were found sooner. So part of your retirement goal should be that you're around long enough to enjoy it, right? So, sorry, that got a little bit heavy, but schedule a regular visit with your physician, especially if you're traveling. You want to make sure that you're doing this every time before you leave. The last thing you want is to be abroad and encounter a major health event if you're somewhere remote. Follow up on any health concerns that are present right now. Discuss any changes in your healthcare needs or treatments with your physician. Please. I put a few points in here about health because, again, keeping it simple, you need to be healthy to enjoy this life that you're planning for. Number 25, make a plan to volunteer. Maybe you're not doing that right now, but volunteering can provide a sense of purpose, help you stay active, and allow you to give back to your community in retirement. This enhances one's sense of fulfillment and connection. So identify causes or organizations that are important to you right now. Consider how your skills and experiences could benefit these organizations. Schedule regular volunteer hours so that you can stay engaged. 26, have someone take a second look at your overall retirement plan. Having a professional review your retirement plan can provide reassurance, identify potential issues, and help you keep up with your plan as things change. Taxes, regulations, a lot of these new accounts that are coming up, like the first home savings account, can help enhance your giving goals to your family. So this will help ensure that you're on track for this dream life. Consult with a financial advisor. Just make sure that whoever you're talking to actually focuses on retirement income planning. Regularly update this plan to reflect changes in your situation. Consider getting a second opinion if you haven't done so yet. Just be sure that you haven't overlooked anything. The thing with this is you just don't know what you don't know. Number 27, plan to travel. Even if you're not a big traveler right now, encountering a lot of different cultures and different ways of living can be life-changing. Travel can enrich your retirement experiences, provides you with opportunities for relaxation and learning and creating unforgettable memories with your partners, your loved ones, whoever matters to you. So identify places that you'd like to visit. Start planning and budgeting for travel and look for travel inspiration from other retirees or other travel resources. I'm sure there's plenty of them on YouTube. We'll also include some in our links. Number 28, develop a post-retirement career plan. Developing a post-retirement career plan can provide additional income, keep you mentally active, and of course, provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Consider whether you want to fully retire or if you're going to transition to part-time work or consulting. Identify skills or experiences that could be useful post-retirement. I would prefer that you start packaging your skills, especially the ones that can be done remotely, so that you can dabble with consulting and networking with other people that might benefit from either learning these skills or if you can do things for them. We have a lot of engineers that still provide consulting in structural calculations even when they're retired. 29, plan for lifelong learning. This can help keep your mind sharp, enhance your skills, and provide rewarding ways to spend your time in retirement. So identify subjects or skills that you're interested in learning or improving. Perhaps take local classes, online courses, or workshops. These learning opportunities can be enhanced if it's a social interaction. Maybe you can enroll in community college classes or club meetings. This is even more powerful if you're doing this with your partner. Tip number 30, review everything regularly. Whatever the tips are that we've gone through, if you complete this exercise today, it's very likely that once you go through 6 months or a year, it would be totally different. Or maybe there's just some additions and you're now more specific about your goals and how things have changed. That review allows you to make sure that you're still on track, if you're still living in alignment with the vision that you created for your retirement. Hope that was helpful. This next video right here talks about what you can do to check whether you're ready to start retirement now. Be sure to like this video because YouTube's algorithm really does spread videos based on how many likes it's getting, especially when it's first published. So thank you. Bye!